The transfer of power from one president to another is a solemn exercise that the nation takes seriously. All three arms of government, that's the executive, legislature, and judiciary, converge to undertake the process. The investiture is done before Parliament, except that the House would converge at the Black Star Square instead of Parliament House to allow enough space for Ghanaians from all walks of life to join in the celebration. Let's talk about the investiture process and the significance of the various symbols used during the event. It's a brief process. The procedure is same for both the vice president and the president, with the president taking place before that of his vice. At the start of proceedings, the speaker will call the House into session, announcing the presence of the outgoing president, president-elect, and the Chief Justice. The speaker then invites the Chief Justice to take over proceedings. The Chief Justice takes the President through the swearing in of the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath. The President-elect swears the oaths with an object of worship he is comfortable with, usually the Bible for Christians and the Quran for Muslims.
Of the Republic of Ghana,
to the laws of the Republic of Ghana,
and suffer the penalty for it.
and suffer the penalty.
So help me God.
So help me God.
The practice of swearing in with an object of belief is common in a number of democracies around the world, including the USA.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President. Well done.
Historians say the religious connection is important because of the reverence people attach to it.
And now religion has been part and parcel of so we can't do without the. So after doing the traditional science, we should also call on our Bible and the Quran. Then if possible, we have other religions, but I don't see it done in Ghana here. We have other books, the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads. We should have used all of them, but we are limited to these three because we don't see them here in our religious bodies.
The president-elect is then handed the state sword, an important symbol that displays the power of the state.
Traditionally, the sword is a symbol of authority. That is why any chieftain or paramountcy, when they are swearing in a chief or a king, he swears in with a sword. It's a symbol of authority. So, when Ghana had independence, we thought it wise to use those, what they call generals, to help to make the new acquired authority more traditional. We have only one state sword for every president that comes in. One state sword for every president. But if you go to other paramountcy, they have their own swords decorated with certain motifs that is related to these two. But Ghana, we have only one state sword. Every president that comes in must swear with that sword.
The president-elect does a circular turn holding onto the sword, then lifts it up and down 3 times before handing it back.
That he's been given the symbol of authority. If you call him in the morning, in the evening, at night, he is prepared to serve. That is why he is holding that sword to signify his readiness to serve. Ready to serve. So he showed it to the all Ghanaians that you've given me the sword of authority. I'm prepared to serve you any time of the day, whether rain or shine. He has pledged to Ghanaians.
The state sword consists of various symbols that is of extensive cultural interest. Veteran Member of Parliament Joseph Hilechere says the president-elect's handling of the state sword is an indication of the people's power.
And it is important. This is a celebration. It's an important occasion for us to transfer power from one party, which was in power, to another. And for this several times that we have alternated in government, this has made Ghana one of the best in terms of democratic practice in the third world. I also want to emphasize that this handing over sword to Nana Akufo-Addo also means that he has a dagger. And as they swear, as the president swears, if he swears that he will uphold and defend the Constitution of Ghana, so we will hold him. If he doesn't hold that sword, he will not know that it can be a sword of Damocles. But that is how it should be.
At this juncture, the president-elect signed various documents to officialize his takeover of power. The Chief Justice also signs the documents as a witness. After that, his designation changes from president-elect to president. He is then walked back to the podium to sit beside the speaker in a seat of state reserved solely for the president anytime he attends a sitting of parliament.
You swear with the sword and you are put on the stool. The stool is also a symbol of authority. You've been authorized to rule the people. If you are put on the stool, you've been authorized to rule the people.
The seat of state consists of various Ghanaian stool symbols, including the crescent, which symbolizes the influence of females on the state. It also has an egg or oval shape, which symbolizes the perfection in all that is beautiful in society. The five-sided figure of the black star on it symbolizes old age and dignity, telling all citizens that Ghana may be young, but as a people, Ghanaians are old. These emblems of the state, that is, the state sword and the seats of state, are what give authority and significance to the inauguration process, which will unfold on 7th January.
It will be suicidal if you forget your history. You are bound to repeat the mistake of the past. You are not bound, but condemned to repeat the mistake of the past. We have symbols that reminds us of our past, where we are going and where we are coming from. So if we throw it away, if we throw them away, we have shunned our culture. And let me tell you, a people without a culture is like a vulture without a heart.
For Joy News, Joseph Opoku Gakpo reporting.